Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another one of these Road to Rank 1 episodes. Last episode, we did defeat Mr. Lynx and we got rank 5. How exciting is that? Rank 5, literally unlocking the Tuskar pretty much model, which is a little fun accomplishment, but better than is basically we only have 4 more slots until we reach that rank 1 position. Pretty cool to say the least. But as you guys know, stories do not always end up as you pretty much want them to. After that win, we actually went on a completely downward spiral, pretty much losing games left and right. And it was so difficult to pretty much recuperate all that ELO lost. And we dropped to this point, 1880 around that point, right back down to rank 6. Our highest point was 1928, by the way, which is pretty sick to say the least. Kind of like a cheeky little Easter egg for you guys. But listen, this video is an absolute freaking banger. We're playing versus ELSA and his team. Rank 7 versus rank 6 at the moment. Let's see who can pretty much take the win. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited about this video. Should be a pretty fun matchup. As you guys know, Battle of the Titans once again. Enjoy the video, guys. Absolute treat. All right. This is going to be an interesting game, to say the least. Boys, welcome back, ladies and gents, to another one of these Road to Rank 1 episodes. Man, this is so much fun. I probably did already the intro, but, you know, cue the intro once again. Can never get enough intros. So, yeah, we're playing versus ELSA and its team. Pretty much rank 6, I think is... Yeah, I'm currently rank 6. I did drop a significant amount, unfortunately, last few days. So... a little bit unfortunate to say the least. I did drop a lot. I feel like there's always a little bit of, you can stumble in your climb. I feel like it's totally freaking normal. It happens to the best of us. It's, you know, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. I embrace kind of taking some L's from time to time. You know, you can't always be playing perfect. And that's the beauty of the climb, is sometimes you take some L's and kind of be happy about it, because they teach you a lot about the game. So either way, we're playing with Inu and Sekel versus ELSA, I think Forbro and Dak probably. So all phenomenal players among top 10 players. So this should be a pretty sick game, to say the least. The question is, do we do anything good or do we survive? That's the question. Do we? That's always going to be the question. Will it going to be... Are we? I don't know. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough matchup, to say the least. The only way I feel like I'm holding here is with some plague and maybe some eggs. So I'm going to be building that, hopefully. Send a Centurion for hopefully a scout. This is probably going to be going very late game. We're going to be using the kind of stack meta as per usual. And hopefully we get some nice games in. And yeah, I'm excited to see how this matchup is going to play out and how our roles are going to impact the game. I did record one game before. Unfortunately, it was a Furbolg and Wolverine game, which was absolutely phenomenal, but I obviously deleted the clip, which is unfortunate. And this is kind of funny because this is a relatively similar role to the one we had from the last episode, as you guys saw. But let's check out the ELO at the moment. ELO is at 1887. We did climb back up ever so slightly from the kind of decline. So a little bit back up, which is good. And yeah, we're going to be potentially winning how much... It's very even. So we're winning 16 and losing 14, which is good enough. These guys are killing very fast, which kind of had me confused. I'm not sure how they're killing so fast. A lot faster than us. That means we have flash launchers, so I guess makes sense. We could go for King this level 8. I kind of like that strategy, going directly for level 8. That's probably a really good idea. Here, all we got to do is just go for some Plague. I would assume they're going to be sending, so... Let's do just that. Plague should be pretty good at holding the next few rounds. This guy's going directly for mid build. Plague, Slow, and Seer. So let's check out our kind of roles and kind of analyze pretty much what's happening. So I mean, we got really good mid game units, right? Really good versus 10. I could probably throw in a very cheeky little reroll and probably get a really good Pierce units. Or I could literally just stack him and keep this row for a long time. That might be one of my demises. If send aura, if rage, that's the question. Yeah, if the rage, might as well just send. That's one of the big mistakes I feel like some players do, is they insta rage. It gives us the opportunity to actually go for Aura Sends, which I don't think is a good idea. I mean, it could work because these guys have been saving since level 1, which I guess they're going to be going for big sends. Koreans do like big sends, big saves, and all that stuff. But obviously, it's for good reasons because it is quite effective, if I do say so myself. So yeah, we're going to be seeing that obviously this game, which should be good. We did have the opportunity to send Aura, so hopefully get a cheeky scout here, and that should give us a good advantage into the game. Look at this. Plague doing plague stuff, right? Very nice. Would have been nice to catch the leak. So I'm getting a few here. Can't complain, can't complain. Do I leak here? I probably leak, eh? Oh, we got Stomp on the bright side. We're good. EA Gren. Very good. So at least we got a scout. We got a scout, which is nice. We could go for HP and C. We could technically go for Aura again, right? Let's go for Stomp right away. There's no reason for us not to, in my opinion, but small leaks. We could go for Aura. I feel like tier 1 Aura isn't a bad idea. Let's go for the Stomp because I don't want to lose too much HP. Or I think Aura might be good versus EA, right? That's what I'm trying to think. Do we want anything else from this? I mean, I do want to keep this roll as long as possible. I do have solid DPS. What do you prefer? I'm not sure yet, so let me think a little bit about it, and I'll keep you guys updated. Oh my god, we got a nice little scout. Okay. Tusk, EA, Ogres. I mean, 8 would be obviously very good. Oh no. So they do get a scout. That's kind of really unfortunate. Now they do. The only problem is that they see eggs, right? Where's my eggs? I don't see eggs? Are they all dead? Wow, they don't even see eggs. They already knew Plague. Okay, I'm not sure either way. How do we... I feel like I just want to just mass eggs, right? Eggs are probably the best play at the moment. Give my boy here some eggs. Like 2 eggs might be good. I don't know how many he wants. I'll help him out as much as possible because we want to prevent the leaks. Dude, I'm trying to think here. Do I want to drop some priests? Because the thing is, I think I kind of want to drop some priests. See if I could drop a priest and maybe go for 1 upgraded. Because the thing is, they're kind of bad DPS. Like the upgraded ones are A-okay for DPS, but the thing is, like, I kind of have to like get rid of this roll eventually, right? There's not too much to offer. I don't have any sort of DPS, but if I roll, for example, any sort of DPS at this point, seems to have phenomenal frontline, my roll is going to be god tier. I could even push 1 more, if I'm being totally honest. I'm feeling pretty comfortable here. Plague before level 10 is actually not so bad. Before it used to be trash, but I feel like it's actually not so bad. It doesn't seem so bad. I'm liking level 12 send, right? 12 seems pretty good. Good thing I gave him eggs or else he would have leaked pretty heavy. Oh my god, that was so clutch. Yeah, he would have leaked. This egg, I think, saves... Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about this game. It's pretty close at the moment. There's no indication of like obviously a certain outcome, but we do know what kind of units they have, right? Tusks, we have Ogres, Green Dragon, interesting. Not Green Dragon, Dragon Aspect. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna be. What we should do? Should we go 10? Because obviously Tusks are really bad. They could just stack. They could literally stack aside, right? So that's why I'm not thinking it's too much of a good idea. But maybe I could be proven wrong. I'll go for like a few priests. Honestly, I feel like that's not a bad idea. I'm 9-6 push. I'm not gonna push beyond that. If I'm being totally honest, Knolls are gonna be phenomenal for level 10. I'm just wondering who are we actually stacking here. I think it would be better him, but I have very good. I mean, I have phenomenal units for level 10. But if I give him mags, he's gonna hold for sure with tribes, right? Unless he's planning to reroll. I'm not sure if he's planning to reroll or not. Let's see, no send here. No send. All right, anyways, guys, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll kind of like let this one play out. There's nothing that's going to be really happening in the next following rounds, 8 or 9. No send, no nothing at this point. I'm not too comfortable with these units, if I'm being totally honest. I don't know what Inu's playing. I mean, he could literally just do mass nulls with the crazy amount of DPS. Yeah, so he's pretty comfortable. And we could even go for level 12 because of the Drakes. And I mean, good healing and all that cool stuff. Let's throw in those units. I mean, we have Plague, Eggs, Priests. I mean, we feel, even Griffins. I could mass freaking Griffins when you think about it, right? And then this guy has pretty good 12 anti-12 too. So, I mean, I'm kind of liking the 12 send, especially versus very high tier players. I feel like we should be going for very big sends. Or else they won't have any sort of impact. So that's probably the play, but I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated, talk with my team, and see what we could get out of this. All right, here comes level 10. So what I'm going to do is full sell a Plague. No reason for me to keep that. I'm going to be full building him. There's no reason for me to, I guess, go my side. It's kind of, it won't work, if I'm being totally honest. I mean, I'm just going to go for, I guess, frontline for him. I don't see what else I could really do. And give him some nulls, I guess. That's what I'm seeing at least. Like this. Give him as many eggs as possible. I mean, there's... I guess I could just bring the eggs back towards my side. I feel like kind of like dead value at some point. But as many eggs as possible, I feel like it's fine. We'll do this. Yeah, that's a little bit bad, but it's okay. Bring these ones up. I didn't spend enough. I didn't spend all my gold. For some reason, I kept it for next game, I think. Did give them like an absurd amount of eggs, so I feel like they're going to be holding. I mean, I'm going to do fine too. Don't underestimate the freaking high priests. They'll do fine, right? No, they won't. Yeah, I mean, the problem with tribes, they seem to be going in front of the eggs for some reason. I didn't know that was the case. But it's fine. CKL holds with like a decent amount of value. He still has 3k and Inu's holding. Very nice. Well played, well played. Don't forget to taunt. Very important. So you pretty much spread out the units as best as you can so you don't have too much surround whenever you're in the middle, which is important. I'm also going to be taunting these upfront units so they... oh wait, that didn't work for some reason? It doesn't... I mean, it seems like they have increased movement speed for some reason. So as you see, they're single targeting those units right away, which is good. I think we still might need king. Let's see. Oh, wyverns. We probably could have done quite a bit of damage if we sent, but we have stomp, so don't even hold big. Yeah, let's go for some king. Obviously, don't lose any heals, which is important. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that focus? Hello? I think we're going to be fine. Hello? What is this focus? God, it's so bad. I don't think... We're obviously not going to be losing a heal because Stomp is that OP, or else we should have been... I would have liked my teammates to actually upgrade King a little bit with me, but it's fine. I guess we don't need to. Just don't want to give them too much absorb, so we're going to use as many Stomps as we can. Send Arena, I mean, they do have Wyvern, so I feel like they have the edge. But who knows? Who knows at this point? Here, all we got to do is go for Plague. And we're going to be fine, right? Right, team. I'm going to bring these back just for as much DPS as possible. I'm going to leave some eggs on his side, I think. Some eggs on his side would be decent. I'm going to take, like, most of them. I'll still keep a few on his side. Obviously, I'll still keep a few on his side. I don't know if we're going to be stacking for 12. I mean, they did send on 10, so... We shouldn't worry too much. We could technically instant rage and be really fine. We have really good units, so it doesn't really matter. I was forced to Plague here, or else I would have leaked 11 quite hard. Maybe it would have been even a good idea because we want to send 12 even harder. But yeah, 12, they're in trouble. 12. I see Ents. They're going probably for a late game. Let's see their push. So value, I mean, income-wise, we seem to be relatively within the same range. Obviously, they're a little bit higher since they sent. Sending units obviously provides you with additional income. And when we're talking about value-wise, I mean, look at this. 5.2, 5.9, edge on them. 5.1, 5.3, edge on them. And 6.2 and 6.5. So edge on them pretty much all around have a little bit more value. Push seems to be relatively the same. King is high too, which is good. They're winning arena, 200 extra gold on them. So not the best, but you know, very difficult to beat them whenever they have obviously higher value Wyverns and EA, which are really good units for this particular round, which we didn't have the best. To be honest, even we had tribes, so it wasn't looking too hot, if I'm being totally honest. But either way, I feel like we did fine. We're still in this game. We have the send advantage, so we're going to be getting quite a bit of income for the next send. And I don't see them holding next round, if I'm being totally honest, but maybe they could stack and do fine. So we'll see. I would assume they're going to be going here for obvious reasons, or, I mean, if they go here, it's pretty much totally suicide. But let's see. Let's see. Can you move Knowles next? I could move the Knowles, of course. I'll move the Knowles to my side. I mean, I kind of want to go for a little push here, but I think I'm going to save. So one of the things that I've noted in my notes on Excel is obviously in preparation for a big sand, you definitely do not want to push. Stay a little bit lower and just push a little after. Right? Give yourself as much odds at pretty much holding. So, I mean, we have Priest, very solid DPS. I mean, eggs on this guy. So I feel like I'm probably going to be doing fine. I don't think we need any sort of stacking. Could do Insta Rage. I think we're pretty confident. Unless these guys want to time 6. That could work too. So maybe if they do time 6, this side does time 6, we probably are better off stacking. I think that would be strong, but I mean, I don't think it's a good idea on them because we do have the send advantage, but who knows? I don't think we should Insta Rage no matter what. Don't give them the opportunity to build to send auras and all that cool stuff. Is Inu leaking like a pro? I think he is. Wow. Oof, this is gonna be a deadly send. Because the problem whenever you're watching these units, right, is there's no front line whatsoever. I mean, they could go for Seraphim. Seraphim up front. I don't know if that's a strategy. But the only way I see them holding is with stacking one side. There's not too many spaces. I mean, it could work. This guy places literally all his Necros here. But we'll see. I'm curious to see how this is going to play out. I mean, we're going to go for probably two you got full cell? I was going to ask for full cell, but let's go for 3 plagues, I think is the play. Then we'll do maybe one more. 2 more priests is good. I think 2 more priests is good. And then just finalize with a lot of freaking eggs. I don't think we should. I'm going to keep a few eggs on his side so I don't get instantly backstabbed. But we got 3 plagues. 3 plagues, a stupid amount of priests. Right? Alright, let's go for the Insta Rage. Alright, let's go for the Insta Rage. Very small send. That's Time Lord. Yeah, that's a typical Korean strategy. Where they obviously take advantage of our rage, and essentially what they're going to be attempting to do is you get a Time Lord to level 7, send the rest pretty much, and get the Time Lord during the round. Which I've seen them time and time again to, they always do this, which makes sense. I mean, they get extra income and potentially weaken us. But we had really strong units. I don't think it was the best call on them. Maybe they were expecting us to, I mean, not Insta Rage and give them an extra chance, but I mean, it's working for Mr. Blue here. Come on, boss. Sequel. Yeah, unlucky champion there. But listen, it did fine when you think about it, right? It did fine. It did fine. Even, is Inu? No, Inu is not leaking, which is good. Nice to get a cheeky little plague here. We should be holding no problem. Even Inu holds pretty comfortably, so that's good. We have the ability to do... They have Time Lord. Let's see what kind of ability, which I'm curious... I'm going to go for a few absorb. I'm just curious which ability they have. Yeah, we go Time Lord and then we see. So, I mean, they don't have wave, which is good. So we could go for maybe, I would say... That's a lot of freaking ballistas, which is good. I'm going to go for 4 absorb. We should be getting quite a bit of, since there's a stupid amount of ballistas, I feel like absorb is worth it in this case. He forgot, but it's okay. A little bit late for absorb, but it's okay. Oh, wow, that damage is insane. Yeah, I don't overdo it, because that would be a waste, in my opinion. I could probably save for... I mean, if we should go for Time Lord, and I was thinking Hero. That's the thing for 14. They had to full King no matter what, so I don't think they're going to be going for... I mean, do you think they go 14? It is possible at the end of the day. It is possible. So you got 2 heals on these guys, right? Which is nice. We could have sent 14 when you think about it, but usually 14 they hold pretty comfortably because they go Seraphim. They know at the moment that you know, we went absorb. So essentially we're going to be forcing them to surge a few rounds. Can save. Time Lord 7 is okay. 800 crystals. I mean, it's not bad, right? It's definitely not bad. Here, what I'm thinking is maybe a few more, right? A few more priests. I still have many rerolls, so one of the things in my notes is freaking don't forget about rerolling, right? So that's important, so let's go for it. I mean, this is why rerolling is so important. I got literally 1 unit, and it changes the whole dynamic of the game, right? So just helicopter is a massive life changer, right? It's crazy overpowered, and obviously not to be underestimated. Really broken. Can you move what? I think you should keep eggs. So let's see. I'm going to move these up front. So Plague usually is pretty good on this round. So I'm trying to think here, when is the best round to send? I mean, at this point, we could technically go for Seraphim for next round. I don't know if they're going to be sending. Next round could be really good, honestly. I don't know if the next round is the play, but I kind of like it at the same time. Because they might be sending. Yeah, I need hero. I can't do that. Let's make sure that we hold. We have to go for the big sands. The reason why I wanted to go next is because they won't expect it, right? Because we just sent. I mean, maybe they expect it. Goes against what I was saying before, but... Yeah, I go cleave because I need to play. So what, again, another thing on my notes is freaking playing whatever you're comfortable with, right? So that's one of the most important things, because if you don't play what you're comfortable with, you're 100% gonna fumble, and definitely do not want to do that, right? Oh shoot, farms. That ain't good. I mean, I don't think we're gonna be leaking, but you never know. If we don't, level, what a surprise. That's actually really bad. It's minimum level 15 that is required for this level, but I farm, it is a level 2. Yeah, that literally happened for me last time. So I'm happy that I kept this. This kind of saves me because these priests are way too valuable to reroll, so I'm gonna be keeping them, obviously. So priests, obviously, with the bonus damage from the helicopter, Gorgon working absolute wonders, and hopefully my teammate here will go revive. He probably will be leaking here, unfortunately, so I will be helping him out in the future. It's just like this transition period here where I'm kind of being useless and sacking or using all the units that I pretty much shared with them. So it's a little bit unfortunate, but it's part of the game. Fortunate, it's a few leaks. It's okay. It is a-okay, a-okay. So I think 9-10 is beyond the point we want to be going. So I don't think there's no point of pushing more at this point. We want to make sure that we're valuing as much as we want and can. If we look at the value-wise, I mean, in full 14, we need about 9k value. So we seem to be around that point, which is, I guess, is fine. trying to think of a way to kind of forward our lead. We definitely do have a lot of absorb money, which is or lumber. So I mean, level 16 could go level 16. They're probably gonna go EA. 17 is probably the best option, or go, yeah, 17 is probably the best option, and go 20, 17, 20. I feel like that's probably the best option. I don't feel like anything else works. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'm going to be keeping level 10 Seraphim because my units are too strong, man. I cannot remove... If I sell Priest, I basically throw the game. So I'm going to be keeping you and going for 2 Frost Drakes. Hopefully this tanks. Maybe it's the biggest mistake of my life, but we'll see. We will see. I'm not sharing anything with this guy, which is I should. But I'm just trying to hopefully hold the rounds because I am the cleave boy at the end of the day, so I need to be holding. Yeah, so I don't think they're going to be sending because they're 1 heal down. So the only way they kind of win this game is, I think, with a really massive send. So I think we're going to be going 17 and see from there because we have a lot of lumber. We should be around the same point as them, lumber-wise, simply because we got a lot of absorb. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this game could go literally anywhere. Anyway, so I most likely will skip this kind of like boring portion. I'll do like some fast forwarding as per usual. And yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about the kind of editing process. Let me know some, give me some feedback down in the comments, guys. Leave a comment. Are you guys enjoying the road to rank 1? How do you want me to like present this type of content to you guys? Is like a natural comment like this, natural commentary, just like me thinking about my thought processes, or just skipping towards the fun parts, which would be, I guess, sends and all that cool stuff. Yeah, let me know down in the comments. And if I've improved whatsoever, if you guys are enjoying the intros and all that cool stuff. But yeah, anyways, let's skip ahead. Here we go with the Insta-Rage. We sadly did not get the chance to get Double Demon. A little bit of timing's off. I did Surge and Seakel did build me, but they didn't send. I'm not sure when they would consider sending, like 18. Definitely not 18, so it's probably 19. Knowing the Koreans is probably, they like skipping. They skipped the entire mid game. They could go for later stages. I mean, we could go 20. We'll see how it go. Sending 12 for income, and they like to go middle. Interesting. I mean, let's see if we do a little bit of damage here. We did send a lot, so we had like 4k each. It doesn't matter if we... I mean, they have... Don't forget, they have Time Lord and we have Absorb, so no matter what, if we get some leaks, would be good. I would assume they're gonna be surging too to protect themselves from dying, but we'll see. Game could go pretty much anywhere. They seem to be doing very fine here. I mean, the Priest, I got a Goblin Brawler just for securing security measures, right? So, Duel seems to have leaked. See if any of these players have leaked as well. This guy, no Surge, Assault Tanks, Harpies. That makes sense. So, 17 seems to be pretty easy round, apparently. No champion, no nothing, so he's going to be holding just fine. They have Ents, so they're going to be holding fine 20. I mean, that might be a problem. We could probably go for 19. 19 probably would have been the play, but yeah, they hold very easily. Interesting. So now we are at a disadvantage. If I'm being totally honest, we need to reroll some really good units or else we're in trouble. So let's kind of move mid. I'll do that right away with you guys since you guys are here. So might as well. I'm going to be building you on this side. And then what we're going to do this. Put you behind. Gotta put some of these priests over here. It's pretty much how I usually move mid. I'm gonna bring some dragons in the mix. Like so. Should be fine. Build both dragons on both sides, which is important. And then we'll kind of see. I'm glad I kept a lot of priests, which is good. These priests are absolutely nasty. Let's see if we can actually give some priests to our boy here. It's going to be pretty important to do so. I think those were... Oh, wow. They sent 18? Interesting. Okay. I wasn't expecting... I'm happy. I'm happy they're sending 18. That's really crazy. this might work. That's really bad for us. Let's see. Usually whenever you have really good value on this round in particular, it's very difficult to leak. But maybe they prove us wrong, man. The Koreans are throwing out like really good strategies. I think they had the cent advantage. You should have kept it for 20 in my opinion, since we saw ends. But let's see. Maybe they're not confident on that round in particular. Do you have cleave on both sides? So oh, we actually lose the game? Wow, do we actually lose the game? I think we do. Damn. That's too many leaks. That is too many leaks. Wow, we lose. Yeah, that's not the first time that happens. If you know, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that was a really good send. That's really unfortunate. I'm kind of sad that we lost this game. I think they had so much potential, but I'm trying to think here. I know for obvious reasons why we lost, right? I mean, it's what? We lose 14 elo. It's not the worst case scenario, but I'm really upset. I feel like we definitely should have won. But again, that's part of the game. Sometimes I'm going to upload this because I think it's a really good learning point, because at the end of the day, like this cannot happen, right? This is so stupid, and like, and this guy doesn't stack the cleave guy, right? He should be stacking me no matter what. Or building some units towards my side, and I shouldn't have given him the... Maybe I should have surged, right? I was planning on surging 19 and keeping one for late game, but very difficult. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I mean, how many freaking Infernals? We leak too many. That's the problem. We leak way too many, right? I mean, if he would have used his value, he probably would have held. He has the same value as Duel, right? So he had really good units. He could have held. Plus, we were both cleaves. So I'm not going to blame Inu. Obviously, it's partially his fault because that's completely dumb. Having 3k value, I'm not sure why he has 3k gold. I'm not sure what he was doing, what he was thinking, if I'm being honest. My side, I guess I shouldn't have given him the priests, right? CKL should have been obviously placing units on my side, right? So... it happens to the best of us, I'm being completely honest. And 18 is a pretty good send because usually people move mid. So if I stayed side, maybe it would have been the right play to stay side. The thing is, like, usually you want to move... Maybe, I mean, I could move 17 when you think about it. But it's it's tough no matter what, guys. 122 leagues, it's so GG. If we had Royal was the only way we would survive there. I mean, not going... Yeah, I mean, Revive, playing Revive is very difficult. No matter what, is very difficult. So I don't blame CKL, because reviving is among the most difficult thing to do. Because you have to... Essentially, you have to build units, only units, and then go transition to Revive. Maybe levels 18 or 19, which I would assume was their play, right? That's really unfortunate. Just really bad play on our parts. I feel like we all played relatively bad. Maybe I could have re-rolled a few times. I kept my rolls a little bit too much. Maybe if I rolled some better units, maybe some frontline and all that stuff. I had the Zers. Honestly, I don't think I should have re-rolled because those units are just that good. I'm trying to think here, like how we could have played better. So re-roll faster. I'm going to add this to... So this is the number of times I fucked up with, right? That this roll kind of applied. So I'm going to be adding 1 point to, obviously, rerolling faster is definitely a point I'm going to be adding. So this is something I need to kind of pay attention a little bit more to, right? Sharing on Duel, I feel like that's another 1 point I'm going to add, right? It's just simply CKL needed to share a lot more, especially for the cleave player, even though he was losing value. So it's a very big dilemma because he doesn't want to lose too much value. But I guess us losing the game is problematic. And Seraphim Surges, obviously, we could have used a few. I think he kept so many. Which usually the Koreans like to go for a late game, so I guess they tricked us this game, right? So yeah, I mean, we just simply got outplayed. I think we simply got outplayed. It was a really good game. Definitely quite a bit of learning points. we could have played more solid. I think we just could have played more solid. So either way, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this kind of like road to rank 1. We cannot always win, guys. Unfortunately, it does set us back quite a bit. Yeah, so we actually switch positions with ELSA in this case. So we're going to be switching positions with ELSA. We're going to be actually rank not 6, we're going to be rank 7, unfortunately. So we do drop a lot. So last video we were up to rank 5, then dropped to rank 6, and then dropped to rank 7. Unfortunately, sometimes that happens. We are pretty much on a downward spiral, which is a little bit unfortunate. So it's very difficult to kind of recover from this point, but it's part of the game, guys. Sometimes you can always be winning. We had very solid win rates, and sometimes you do get these kind of loss streaks, and you do lose quite a bit of elo, unfortunately. So there's not much we could do about it, but just kind of like keep our head high, yeah, right, and just hope for solid games in the future, and just kind of play a little bit more solid and learn from our mistakes. Anyways, guys, I appreciate all the support you guys been giving me on the road to rank 1. Don't worry, I'm still excited to climb, and I feel like it is part of the game that we lose. But yeah, we kind of need to get our head back into the game and kind of climb and yeah, play a little bit more solidly. So anyways, thank you guys for kind of listening to my TED Talk apparently. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next road to rank 1. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. All right, so it could have been worse. Listen, we lost 14, we won 12. And on the bright side, we won it versus Pandel. We won it versus Pendle and Lynx. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Listen, at the end of the day, we're -2, even though we lost versus the Koreans. It is what it is. Listen, we're back at it. We're pretty much exactly where we were at. 1880, around that point. So 20 elo away from the 1900 mark, where we usually were at the beginning. So, you know, little treat for you guys at the end of the video. Hopefully you guys sticked around. And anyways, take care, guys. See you.